Hello, friends. This is one of those trips that I didn't really plan for, but it so happened that one of my friends decided to visit US and we planned to meet in Key Largo. I thought that since I'll be in Florida, why not make a dive trip out of it? So I got on a flight from Seattle to Orlando and drove 2 hours north to the town of Williston, where I stayed the night. Hi, good morning. It's Thursday, about 6 in the morning. So last night I did finish all the packing for the day, which means I got all my stuff out of my suitcases and it's now in my dive bag. I also did charge all the devices, so my dive computer, camera lights, all are charged and should be ready to go. So right now I'm going to go get coffee, and then from there on, we will start heading to Blue Grotto, which is the first cavern that I'm going to dive this morning. And after that, the second one is Devil's Den, and that's the main one that I've come here for. So I'm pretty excited. So let's see how it goes today. I arrived 15 minutes before they opened, then filled the necessary waivers and met my dive buddy. We set up our gear and headed down for our first dive of this trip. As you saw, the whiz was not that great as we entered the cavern, but it cleared off at about 40 feet or so. To my left is a cave at this side. It was inviting, but since I'm not certified cave diver, I kept out of it. We swam through some pretty interesting passages and got into the main cavern area. There were these interesting structures made out of stone. However, the highlight of this dive was the amazing view of the opening of this cavern from within. There is a platform at about 50 feet where you're allowed to sit. So we sat there for a few minutes just admiring the beauty of this place. My wife gifted me a book for my birthday which is titled 100 Dives of a Lifetime by National Geographic. Devil's Den was one of those dive sites. Since I was coming to the Keys in Florida, I decided to make the detour and check this one off my list. I'm glad that I decided to do that. As you can see, this is the entrance to the den. It's pretty narrow, so you have to be mindful of your dive gear and the steps. But once you're in there, the view of this place is amazing. Crystal clear blue waters. The sun rays coming from the top just light up the whole den. And then it was time to go dive. Both Blue Grotto and Devil's Den were amazing dive sites, and I would highly recommend anyone interested to dive in a cabin to go visit these sites. Anyways, it was time to start driving back from Williston all the way to Key Largo, which was about 6.5 hours long. And about halfway into the drive, this is what happened. Okay, so here is the situation. This is the first time it happened to me ever. So I'm driving now south from the Blue Grotto to Key Largo, Amore Dive Resort. We have booked there 3 nights and multiple dives. However, looks like there is a Florida TPKE road that connects to the Keys. Due to wildfires, that road has been shut down. So right now I am stuck because all my hotel reservations, everything is in Key Largo. I am about 3 hours away from the place. So thinking I will just drive down as far as I can and then see, hopefully if the roads open up, I might still continue, or I don't know, have to unfortunately cancel the trip. But thankfully, the road did open up later that night, so I managed to cross into Key Largo and reach the resort around midnight. After getting some much needed rest, it was time to get on the boat, which by the way leaves from within the resort, which was great. Over the next 2 days, I went diving at 6 different sites and experienced shipwrecks, corals, and got to experience our amazing blue ocean. This was my first time diving in Florida, and I cannot wait to go back there and experience all that this place has to offer. Until next time, take care, dive safe, bye bye.